Get off my property right now.
Put your hand down, guy.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me. What is wrong with you? Did you go in my backyard?
Yeah.
Get off my property.
Can I show some ID? Show me some ID.
No, get off of my property. You just illegally entered my backyard. Get off my property. No, I'm going to escort you off my property.
You can't escort me.
I can escort you off my property. This is my property. You
Right
need to
now.
get off of my property immediately.
Back up.
A police officer walked past this man's front door, went around the side of the house, opened a closed gate 70 feet back, and let himself into the backyard. There was no warrant. There was no crime. There was a barbecue. And here's the part the officer does not seem to understand. On camera, in his own words, he admits he did it. That admission may end up being worth more than anything this man could have said. My name is George Graves. I'm a criminal defense attorney, and I've spent years on both sides of the line where police authority stops and your front gate begins. Because that line is real, it is one of the oldest lines in American law, and most people, including a lot of officers, have no idea where it actually sits. So here's what I'm going to give you. First, the exact legal reason an officer can knock on your front door but cannot step into your backyard. Second, the 3 Supreme Court cases that make this one of the clearest constitutional violations you will ever see on camera. And third, why this footage is the kind of evidence that turns a noise complaint into a federal lawsuit. Watch what happens, then let me show you where it falls apart.
SeanPaul Reyes with Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. On May 25th, 2026, I was celebrating Memorial Day, having a barbecue with family and friends when Suffolk County Police Officer Ahmed, badge number 7992, approached my home for an alleged noise complaint. Pay close attention to the sound of the music or lack thereof in this unedited footage from one of my security cameras. After Officer Ahmed did not get a response at the front door, he decided to go around to the left side of my house, open a closed gate that is approximately 70 feet away from my front door, and enter my backyard. Unfortunately, I did not have a security camera pointed directly at the gate at the time, but several of my family members and friends saw him enter my backyard, and as you'll see coming up, Officer Ahmed admits to it. As soon as I became aware that law enforcement was on my property, I immediately began recording and met the officer outside.
Hey, what are you doing?
So we came in for the loud music, and neighbors complaining. It's too loud, you know. You have something can you lower it down a little, or? Because I saw that these are too huge.
Did you go in my backyard?
Yeah, I'll knock on the door. I'll ring you 3 times. Nobody's there. You don't even.
What is your name and badge number?
Officer Ahmad 7992.
Okay, Ahmad. So you went into my backyard.
Yeah, open the door and I see who the residents were. 3 times. Nobody.
Get off my property.
What did you say?
Get off my property.
Get off your property.
Get off my property now.
Okay, that's how you're gonna do it.
Get off my property.
Can I show some ID? Show me some ID.
No, get off of my property. You just illegally entered my backyard.
Entered.
Yes, you did. You cannot come into my backyard. Back up. I need you to back up. Back up. Back up. You're coming closer to me. Look how close you are to me.
Put your finger down.
Back up. Call your supervisor over here.
Yeah, my supervisor's gonna come in a second.
Call your supervisor.
Yeah,
Back up. Back up. You are on my property. You are on my
You
property.
have your ID with you or no?
You're on my property.
What's your name?
You're on my property.
What's your name?
Call your supervisor here.
Yeah, I'm here for a reason.
Call your supervisor here.
What's your first and last name?
Call your supervisor over here.
Are you gonna give me your first and last name or no?
Call your supervisor over here.
He's gonna come. You have your ID with you or no?
I haven't broken the law.
You haven't broken the law?
I have not broken the law, no. And unless you better figure out who you're talking to, because I know the law and you went into my backyard. We have a problem. Get off of my property right now.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Get off of my property.
I'm calling the supervisor. I'm coming back right now.
Great.
Stay
Get off.
Let's start with what the officer was actually allowed to do, because he did have a license, just not the one he thinks. When police get a complaint, they're allowed to do exactly what any of us could do. Walk up the normal path to the front door, knock, wait a reasonable moment, and if nobody answers, leave. Lawyers call it the knock and talk. The Supreme Court calls it an implied license. And in 2013, in a case called Florida versus Jardines, the court told us precisely how far that license goes. Justice Scalia wrote that the license is limited, and I'm quoting the holding here, not only to a particular area, but to a specific purpose. You can walk to my door. You cannot wander into my side yard. You cannot open my gate. The instant an officer steps off that customary path to the front door, the license is gone, and he is now standing on constitutionally protected ground without permission. That protected ground has a name. It's called curtilage. It's the area immediately around your home, your porch, your yard, the space where the privacy of the house extends outward. And here's the rule that matters. Curtilage gets the same Fourth Amendment protection as the inside of your living room. A noise complaint does not change that. A 911 call is not a warrant. Feeling like you should check is not probable cause. This is where it falls apart.
I can escort you off my property. This is my property.
Right
You need to
now.
get off of my property immediately.
Back up.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me. What is wrong with you?
First
Back
thing-
off of my property.
First
Back
thing,
off. Back off my
you
property.
Playing loud music.
You are trespassing.
And a
You
Donald
are
Brookhead.
trespassing.
Are you- do
You
you
are
even know what you're talking
trespassing.
about?
You are
Do you even know
trespassing.
what you're
Yes.
talking about?
You see the sign says no trespassing?
Yeah.
You are trespassing on my property, and you went behind my closed gate. So you
not
are
a closed gate,
trespassing.
it's open.
It's not an open gate. No, it's not.
There's
It
no lock on
self-closes.
it. Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it has a
I'll
lock
come
on
see
it.
what's going
It's
on.
clearly
Loud
it's
music good,
clearly
there's nobody
intended to
here,
enclosed
okay?
in a manner. Do you know the
I'm
law?
gonna call my supervisor. It's
Enclosed
gonna be
in a
in
manner. Yeah. Get off the
Yeah,
property.
he's coming right now.
Yep. How dare you come into my property?
Ask you for it.
I haven't broken any law. Get off my. You are breaking
Law?
the law. You are breaking the
Who's
law.
breaking
You
the
are
law?
trespassing.
Do
You
you
are
even
trespassing.
know what you're talking
Get
about,
off of
trespassing?
my property.
I'm gonna go back.
I am telling you.
I'm
I'm
gonna be
ordering
back.
you off of my property.
gonna be back.
I'm ordering you off of my property. Get off of my property. I haven't broken the law. You, officer, are breaking the law.
Okay. I'll
You couldn't
show
even
who's
hear my music from outside. Couldn't even hear it. It's all on video.
Okay.
It was on, right? When I came out, right? Yeah, take down whatever license plate you want, but you need to get off my property. Get off my property right now.
Put your hand down, guy.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me. What is wrong with you? Get off of my property. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. I'm not touching you, but you keep putting your hands on me. Are you kidding me?
You're walking into it.
Because I'm escorting you off of my
You're not
property.
escorting me anywhere.
Get
And I'll be
off
back
of
with
my
my
property.
supervisor.
Yeah, get your supervisor over here. How dare you? How dare you? And I will still stand here. How dare he push me on my property? This is my property. Get.
Watch that again, because 3 separate things just happened, and each one is its own problem. First, the entry. We've established the backyard is curtilage, but how do we know for certain? The Supreme Court gave us a test in 1987, United States versus Dunn, and it asks 4 questions: proximity to the home, whether it's inside an enclosure, what the area is used for, and what the resident did to shield it from view. A fenced backyard behind a closed gate, feet from the house, where a family is having a cookout, passes all 4. It isn't close. In the Dunn case itself, a barn 60 yards from the house, outside the fence, was not curtilage. A gated backyard attached to the home is curtilage every day of the week. Then there's 2018 Collins versus Virginia, where the court slammed the door on the exact excuse you heard. Officers there had a reason, a real one, a vehicle they were investigating. The court said it did not matter. When an officer physically intrudes on the curtilage, a search has occurred, and it is presumptively unreasonable without a warrant. The court said the home's protection would be of little value if police could just recast the search under a different excuse. A noise complaint is a different excuse. It loses, and the force. Any physical contact by police is measured by Graham versus Connor, 1989, the objective reasonableness standard. It asks 3 things. How serious was the crime? Was there an immediate threat? Was the person resisting arrest? Run the encounter through that filter. The crime was a noise complaint, if that. The threat was a man holding a phone in his own yard. There was no arrest to resist. Every factor reads 0. Force used to 0 ends up looking a lot like a battery with a badge on.
And you can see we have, unlike Sergeant Brian Fahey, we have no trespassing signs on our property. Is another one by the house. Look at him. Now he's leaving like the coward he is. Look at him. Running away like a coward. Oh, no, 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 no. We are going to be going to the 6th precinct right now. Let's head over there. All right, fellow patriots, so we are here at the 6th precinct here in Selden, New York, right here on Long Island. This is the precinct where Officer Ahmed is from. That's why his vehicle had a 600 number on it. So we're gonna see if we could speak to a supervisor here, because what just happened was egregious and he needs to be held accountable. I need to speak to his supervisor. I'm sorry?
Were you speaking to somebody specific? You were,
No, there was an officer that came to my home and I need to speak right now, yeah. He left and I came here and I need to speak to a supervisor about the conduct of the officer.
do you have your ID?
No, I'm not gonna give my ID right now. I just want
Now let's make this useful, because this isn't just his backyard, it's yours. If an officer is at your front door responding to a complaint, you do not have to open it, and you do not have to step outside. You can speak through the door or a window. That much they're allowed to ask for. But the moment an officer is past your gate, in your yard, without a warrant and without an emergency, you are watching a Fourth Amendment violation in real time. Say it clearly, the way this man did. You are on my property without a warrant. I want you to leave. Then keep recording, because the recording is the evidence. Now, about the ID. You heard the officer ask for it. Here's what most people get wrong. New York is a stop and identify state under criminal procedure law, section 140.50. But, and this is the whole game, that power only exists during a lawful stop, where the officer has reasonable suspicion you've committed a crime. Standing in your own backyard at a barbecue is not reasonable suspicion of anything. No lawful stop, no duty to identify. He said it himself. I haven't broken the law. He was right. Here's the one most people miss, though. The single most important thing this man did was not say a word. It was a closed gate. Curtilage protection gets stronger the more you treat the space as private. A fence, a gate, a sign, those aren't just decoration. Under the Dunn test, they're legal evidence that you took steps to keep the area private, and that is what locks in the protection. The gate didn't just slow the officer down, it built the case. So what is this actually worth? Let me be straight with you, the way I always am. As I'm recording this, no lawsuit has been filed yet. I'm not going to hand you a fake number. But I can tell you exactly what kind of case this is, and it is a serious one. The vehicle is federal. Title 42, United States Code, Section 1983, the Civil Rights Statute. It lets you sue any government official who, under color of law, violates your constitutional rights. Two claims live here: the unlawful entry into curtilage and the use of force. And I know what some of you are typing already. Qualified immunity. He'll never pay. Slow down. Qualified immunity protects officers only when the right wasn't clearly established. But the right here was settled by the Supreme Court in 2013 and again in 2018. When the law is that clear, that old, and that direct, the immunity defense gets very thin. You cannot claim you didn't know you couldn't open a stranger's gate when the highest court in the country told every officer in America exactly that twice. Then there's the department. Under a 1978 case called Monell, a city or county can be on the hook too, if this kind of entry traces back to its training or its policy. That's how a single backyard becomes a county's problem. And counties pay. Police misconduct settlements run into the tens and hundreds of thousands per plaintiff, and that's before a jury ever hears the word warrant. Here's the thing that should stay with you. This officer's biggest mistake wasn't opening the gate. It was explaining on camera that he opened the gate. Defendants spend fortunes trying to prove what an officer did. This man got it in the officer's own voice for free in about 4 seconds. The Fourth Amendment doesn't stop at your front door. It wraps around your home, your porch, your yard, your gate. Know where that line is, because the people who are supposed to know it sometimes forget. And when they do, the camera remembers. I'm George Graves. Know your rights.